ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिराणतोऽस्मि। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Yoga is the one word which every human being at some point of time wanted to know about it, learn something about that, and they wanted to gain some benefits from this yoga for their physical health and mental well-being. This is a good news when people are coming towards yoga for their betterment of physical and mental well-being. But while they starting to learn yoga, while they exploring this yoga, what is the important mindset should be there? Two things I'm going to talk about in this video. One is how to fall in love with yoga. Otherwise, first, for some days you may be very interesting to do yoga, to learn yoga. After that, it may not give you the ultimate benefit for your well-being. So, the important aspect any beginner or even the advanced level yoga practitioners should be think about it is, through my experience and my own experience while I am practicing yoga, and I am seeing a lot of people, though we are happy while they are exploring this yoga, but if these two factors also should be thought so that it can lead a better result. One is how to fall in love with yoga by understanding the multiple aspects of the yoga. If you start understanding the different aspects of the yoga, naturally you will fall in love with yoga. See, when somebody is giving you the gift, you are not only just fall in love with the gift, you are actually fall in love with the person also. Means the person also should be loved. Actually, the person is loved, not the material. In same way, yoga is something which is offered, but this is not nowadays we are just using this as a just a product which will give us a basic health and mental benefits. But this is not this is not a product like a medicine. But most of the people started using this as a medicine, but that is good. Anyway, some way or other way they are starting, they are exploring the yoga. But the important aspect is you should be understanding the basic philosophical understanding and the basic thought process behind these yogic sciences, and the history of yoga, how this yoga is evolved, for what purpose it is evolved. If you start analyzing this, It may not take much time. It's just a curiosity. If you start having this curiosity, how the yoga is evolved, for what purpose it is evolved, where the origin is, how this yoga from the age-old time it is started, but how it is still alive. Why it is still alive? If something is not useful, naturally it is going to die in few years or few centuries. But why this yoga is, though it is very ancient, still alive, still useful? So, if you start learning this history of yoga, the evolving process of yoga, the ultimate purpose of the yoga, you will naturally fall in love with yoga. Number one. Number two, while we started exploring this yoga, while we started learning this yoga, we have a lot of interest because somebody told, or we saw some video, or somehow we came to know that yoga is the solution for my problem, for my physical problem, or for my mental issues, or so many ways we are landing knowing about the yoga, started learning yoga. But while we beginning the yoga, we are missing some of the important components. What are all the missing components of yoga while we started learning, or even in advanced level also, we are not accomplishing the missing components. If we started adding that missing components also, then it is going to be a lifestyle for you. It is not a yoga camp. See, yoga is not something you go for some vacation, you enjoy that, and you just cherish the thoughts. Yeah, I was there, I enjoyed the yoga classes, and just cherishing the thought. But it should be the lifestyle. It should be the everyday practice. It should be everyday part of your life. Only if you fall in love with yoga, then it will become the lifestyle for you. It will become a day-to-day activity. Otherwise, it will become one of the forced activity, or some kind of, you forcefully fix some yogic activities, some physical exercises, some studying time, something like that. You should not be forcefully doing this. You should be doing it with a lot of love. Then only the yoga is going to be a lifestyle for you, and it is going to be take you to the another levels, and you will reach the getting the ultimate benefit of the yoga. So I may not say actually missing components, but people are not trying to add that additional components which is going to make you continuously continuing this yogic practice and make your lifestyle. That is where a lot of people quitting this yoga as a practice. Maybe they are learning yoga, they are talking about yoga, they are very good about yoga, but they are not doing it. Whatever you talk, whatever you are love the yoga, but unless you do and you get benefit out of it, it is anyway, it's just words. It is not going to be adding anything in your life. So to make this yoga continue and it becomes a lifestyle for us, for that you have to fall in love with yoga. Once you fall in love with yoga, nobody should force. Even you yourself may not need to force yourself. Oh, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I have to fix, I have to do the yoga. Then that 1 hour, maybe sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are not that much interested. So this kind of practices is not going to be add the real benefit of the yoga. If you really wanted to get the real benefit of the yoga, these two components should be added in your yogic practice. For that, you should be having the intellectual, the philosophical, the core thought process, the core philosophical ideas of this yoga, little bit, very little bit, through Ashtanga Yoga philosophy, or so many philosophies are there. No need all you need to read, no need all you have to go systematically, but the essence of it, if you try to learn from somebody who learned it, who experienced it, from them, if you start, just get the essence out of it, it may add that it may add some inspiration in your practices. Naturally, you will fall in love with the yoga. Once this is happening, then the missing components of the yoga, apart from asanas, pranayama, and meditation, apart from this, the holistic approach of the yoga will be happening. For that, we have to thought about these two aspects. Yes, I learnt the basic yoga, I am interested, but how to make this continue in my life so that it becomes my lifestyle, not forcefully, but with a loving attitude. So these two aspects, how can I fall in love with yoga? How can I add the additional components of this yoga so that this yoga will become the holistic yoga, this yoga will become the real yoga, and this yoga will give you the ultimate purpose of this, your practice. Apart from that, it will become your lifestyle, so that yoga is part of your life. It's not some activity, it is your part of life. And you should be falling in love with yoga. For that, we will further go about deeply in this aspect. So we'll discuss about these things in further small sessions, so that we can improve, we can inspire ourselves this yogic practice into make it as our lifestyle and get the ultimate result of this yoga. Thank you very much. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidang Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.